And welcome to another episode of the Good Boxing Podcast with your host, Josh Size. And I'm going to jump right into this episode. Now, Triple G, haven't heard from him since he fought his last fight where he blew out his last opponent. His last opponent recently got disbanded of by Jaime Munguia. In fact, Jaime Munguia disposed of him faster than Triple G. So does that mean that Munguia is better than Triple G? Absolutely not. It just means that, look, you saw a blueprint, you saw this kid just get blown out, and Triple G basically ruined the kid. Now, Triple G got paid all of this money. You guys remember he left the Bell Sanchez, hired Jonathan Banks, and it was supposed to make Triple G into more of a boxer and not be this just straightforward brawler that is limited. Triple G has good boxing skills. In fact, look, he had a fantastic amateur pedigree and had a Kazakhstan. If you know, the Kazakhstani amateur program is phenomenal. They have really, really good boxers that come out of there. And Triple G does have boxing skills. He did display them before in his career. However, the Jonathan Banks experiment, I'm not going to lie to you, in my opinion, hasn't gone as planned. They're trying to make him into this combination puncher that's fast, fluid, moves his head, is slick. And unfortunately, with time not being on his side, Triple G is looking bad, especially against people that throw a lot of punches, that are faster and athletically can push him. So he looked bad at certain times against Sergey Derevchenko. People thought Derevchenko won the fight. Personally, I didn't. I thought Triple G definitely won the fight, but he did put up a valiant effort in a loss, Sergey Derevchenko. Then you saw how he looked against Canelo. Canelo in that fight, even though it was close in the second fight, Canelo clearly took the last couple of rounds and made it clear that, hey, look, I'm going to come forward. I'm going to use my speed, my athleticism, and show that, hey, you're not on my level. But the zone signed Triple G to this massive contract. And now, in my opinion, hindsight 2020, back in the days, the zone was just throwing cash at people. They threw cash at Canelo. That deal had to get restructured. They threw cash at Demetrius Andrade, and Andrade seems to fight people that no one really wants to see him fight. When was the last time you saw Andrade in a fight that you're like, oh man, I can't wait to see that fight? You haven't. So back in the day, you had Triple G, Canelo, Andrade, all of these really, really good heavyweights. Danny Jacob, heavyweights, middleweights. You had Daniel Jacobs during the mix. You think, oh, hey, we're giving these people this big bag of cash. They're going to fight one another. And the joke was on DAZN. Triple G fought Canelo one time. They thought there was going to be a third fight, and Canelo decided to move up. Canelo doesn't like Triple G. Demetrius Andrade can't seem to solidify with either Triple G or Canelo, and Daniel Jacobs now is fighting at 175. So this gamble they took kind of didn't pay off, and Triple G was supposed to be this box office drama show, all these things that Triple G brings to the table maybe are true, but we just haven't seen that with Jonathan Banks. I see him trying to be slick. I see him trying to do all these things. That shit's not going to work on Andrade. That shit's not going to work on even Charlo. That shit's not going to work on Canelo. None of this stuff that he's doing is going to work. Unfortunately, and fortunately for Triple G, he is what he is at this point. He's higher up there in age. And yes, I do preach defense. Yes, I like to see boxing. But unfortunately, Triple G, you cannot do the things that you are trying against better boxers. If they know how to neutralize that stuff against better, faster, more athletic fighters, Andrade, for as much as I don't think he's a very, very good fighter, if Triple G tries to outslick Andrade, he's going to get beat. You got to put the pressure on Andrade. You got to break him down and be what you are. You have tremendous power. You have really, really good forward style. Tighten up your defense going forward a little bit. And I think you can really, really do well, in my opinion. I don't think you're an elite 160 anymore. I think you're better than, in my opinion, Andrade. If you were to fight, I think if you go forward and put the pressure, you'll knock Andrade out. That's just my opinion, right? Stay away from Canelo. I know Triple G keeps wanting this Canelo fight, and it's literally been a stalwart in his career. He's making every move in the hopes that he fights Canelo, and you just can't carry yourself that way, in my opinion, looking for one fight. Yes, will you get paid a lot? Yeah, I know what you're looking for. But I'm telling you right now, no one wants to see Triple G versus Canelo 3. Canelo beat you decisively, and Canelo, since that fight, has gone on to fight way bigger guys that hit harder than you, guys that fight better than you on the back foot, guys that fight better than you, arguably, on the front foot. So I hate to say this to you, Triple G, but this fight, you're living in 2017. We're almost in 2022, and you want to fight Canelo, who's only gotten better, faster, stronger, and bigger. He's bigger than you. He's faster than you. He has better defense than you. He has better offense than you. He has more power than you, in my opinion, right now, just based on the fact that you see him physically developing and he's on the incline and you are on the decline. I think this fight would be tremendously bad for Triple G. And the guy just needs to get it in his head that you're no longer going to get that Canelo fight. Now, the only reason why I'm saying that Triple G versus Canelo is an actual fight at this point is the fact that Canelo wants to use Triple G as leverage for Caleb Plant to fight him. Caleb Plant, I love Caleb Plant. I think he's a good fighter. I think he'll give competition to Canelo. And it's a fight I want to see because, again, all the belts, exciting. But I have to say, Caleb Plant, you first said, hey, I was in a camp. I don't want, Canelo to catch me coming off of a long, arduous camp where I'm drained and I didn't really get any rest. And all of these things you were mentioning that were a reason why you didn't want to fight Canelo that first time when he was offering you the chance. And then Canelo moved on to fight someone else. I understood that. At this point, the offer you're getting of around $10 million is substantially bigger than any other fight you've ever had. And while I understand you want to play leverage, play the game, and look, it's a business at the end of the day, but I think you're gambling very, in my opinion, recklessly. You beat Canelo, you get a big payday. You may get a little more money, but in my opinion, if you don't get the Canelo fight, potentially making 14, 15 million versus zero instead of just taking a guaranteed 10 or 11 or whatever it is you're being offered is a good deal. You've never been paid that ever. So I understand how PBC, great business team, Al Heyman's is his advisor, and you've done well for your career. He put you in this position. But at the end of the day, man, I think you just need to take that fight because Triple G is aching for a Canelo fight. And truthfully, Canelo is going to get paid for an easier fight because Triple G is the easier fight for Canelo than Caleb Plant. I know people say, oh, Triple G fought him well. That shit's almost 5 years ago, guys. And I don't know how you feel, but I only see Triple G getting worse and Canelo like fine wine, getting better and better as he slowly but surely hits his prime years. So, from what I saw against Billy Joe Saunders, from what I saw in his fight with Daniel Jacobs, from what I saw with this fight with Rocky Field and Callum Smith, this guy's on another planet right now. And Triple G, I'm sorry, you're an average slick boxer. You have exceptional power, and if you go forward and maybe change your tactics, you can certainly do pretty well. Maybe give him some issues, but don't fuck with Canelo Triple G. It's not a fight I want to see. And if they do fight Caleb Plant, I don't think you're gonna get that fight, man. Maybe you wait down the line, but he's just gonna ice you, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I need to stay busy and I need to do this. If you don't want to fight Canelo, fight David Benavidez. Because I know David Benavidez doesn't really give a fuck. He'll take 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, whatever millions they're offering him, he'll fight. And I think you need to step up and fight someone of a high caliber because right now your resume, fantastic boxer. You do have some slick shit that you do. I do like you as a boxer, but your resume to even get a Canelo fight right now, you have a title, but the title you won was kind of against an opponent that, let's be honest, you name any of the guys I mentioned before, Caleb Plant, you mentioned Triple G, Andrade, they would smoke that guy. David Benavidez would smoke that guy. Musgatsky was a formidable opponent, but even he was having success on you at the end of the fight. So I think you need a staple win. I don't want to see Triple G versus Canelo, but if that fight happens, you're only giving Canelo easy work to only stay sharp, and you're going to be on the bench waiting for Canelo, waiting for Canelo. And if you don't fight Canelo, what bargaining chip do you have against anyone else? You'll probably not even make $2-3 million. So I think you need to stop playing hardball and get in the ring, Caleb, because I don't want to see Triple G versus Canelo again. And Triple G, he's looking for a payday, but fight Andrade, man. Fight Charles. Just fight someone else. Like, stop this charade already. Well, that's the episode for today. What do you guys think? Do you think Triple G deserves a Canelo rematch? I don't. I mean, at this point, you already know what's going to happen. Triple G's stalling his own career in pursuit of Canelo, and I don't understand why he's so stuck on it. Like, I get you lost, but dude, you lost. We get it. You had a close fight back in 2017 that could have gone either way. You felt you got robbed, but the second fight, he fucked you up, man. And you're only going on the decline. Canelo is going to hurt you. Caleb Plant, get in the ring with Canelo. Don't take the risk, because if Canelo decides to do some shit like, hey, I'm going to just relinquish all my titles, I'm going to go fight someone else, Canelo can do whatever he wants. He doesn't need you. Yeah, he needs the belt, but don't think that Canelo cares about the belt that much. And that's the episode for today. Be well, and I'm just going to keep uploading these videos. Have a great day.